The gift that ticked like a time bomb. They say the most dangerous weapons are the ones disguised as love. And on my husband's birthday, my parents mailed him one. The moment he tore the wrapping, his face lit up. "A Rolex?" he said, sliding it onto his wrist. But before the clasp could click, my gut twisted and the words flew out of me. "Don't wear it." He froze. "Why?" I grabbed the watch, turned it over, and there it was, the tiny engraving on the underside. Just 3 words that turned my blood to ice. "Enjoy your freedom." My parents had never liked my husband. They thought he stole me away from a life they'd curated, one filled with wealthy suitors they approved of. The watch wasn't just a timepiece. It was bugged. I spotted the almost invisible pinhole where a miniature microphone sat hidden, connected to a transmitter. I knew my father's company specialized in discreet security devices, but to plant one on my husband. "What the hell is this?" my husband asked, his voice low and shaken. "They want to catch something. Anything they can use to destroy you," I whispered. "And maybe me." My mind spun. I could have confronted them, but instead, I smiled because I already had my revenge planned. The next day, I sent my parents a thank you video. My husband and I sat on the couch, the watch sitting proudly on his wrist. We laughed, kissed, spoke in code. We staged whispered, private conversations about how my father had bribed foreign officials, how my mother had an offshore account filled with hush money from a corporate cover-up. Of course, none of it was true, but I knew the type of people my parents were. Paranoid, always assuming someone, somewhere was out to expose them. Within a week, I got my first call. "Sweetheart, about that watch," my father said, voice tight. "You might want to get rid of it." I played dumb. "But why? It's beautiful. We wear it every night while talking." 2 days later, their lawyer showed up at our door with a check big enough to buy a house. "For a fresh start," he said nervously. "No strings attached." Oh, but there were strings ones they didn't see. The moment they paid us off, I mailed the watch back to their biggest business rival. And I made sure he knew exactly where to find the hidden microphone. 3 months later, my parents' empire crumbled under a corporate investigation sparked by the leaked conversations. The same paranoia they used against us ate them alive. On my husband's next birthday, I gave him a watch, 2 brand new, genuine, no bugs. He grinned. "Safe to wear." I kissed his cheek. "Absolutely. Because the only ticking they need to hear now is the clock counting down to their bankruptcy." If you loved this twist-filled revenge tale, hit that subscribe button on my YouTube channel for more stories that will freeze your blood and light your fire. Trust me, you don't want to miss what's coming next.